What's going on, guys? And today we have some brand new Hello Neighbor news and information to go with you guys in this video. So if you guys don't know, TinyBuildGames are actually the people making and developing the game, and they actually have a YouTube channel where they upload updates for the game and like teaser trailers and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys would like to check them out, you guys definitely should. There'll be a link in the description. Click it, head over there, tell them I sent you guys, and show them some support, because they don't actually have that many subscribers, which was a huge surprise to me because they're the ones like developing and making the game. So if you guys do want to know all the top line information from the actual developers, head over there and tell them I sent you guys. But anyways, though, like I said before, we have some brand new Hello Neighbor news, which I'm going to go over with you guys in this video. So the first thing we have to talk about is that there's going to be 2 more builds before this year's over. So we have November, December, and then the new year starts. So in this year, we're going to be getting the November build, which is pretty exciting because first of all, we're in November, so it's probably been coming like near the end of November. And the actual video, he did say that they were done with the build, but they're just play testing it, because if you guys don't know, there's a huge like bug right now in the previous build where you can like use a bucket to like, you know, get to the top of the sky, and there's a ton of other glitches and stuff like that, which they're probably going to be ironing out in this newer update, which is going to be pretty cool because we're going to be able to play the game how the developers actually wanted us to play it. But anyways, though, in this November build, there's going to be a ton of stuff added in. Now, first of all, we're going to be getting the final art style for the game. So if you guys don't know, leading up to this build, I guess we didn't have the final art style for the game. I mean, personally, I thought it did look kind of ugly, but I didn't want to say anything. But obviously, this was just for the alpha. So in this upcoming build, we're going to be getting the final art style, which means the game's going to look gorgeous. I mean, if you guys have seen the teaser trailers or anything along those lines, you guys know in these trailers the game looks incredibly gorgeous. So we're going to be getting that final art style, which I couldn't be any more excited for. Now, along with that, we're also going to be able to see our house in this one. So if you guys don't know, when you actually spawn in the previous build, you would look at our house and it just looks like a normal house, but like our part of the house is like cut out in the house, if that makes any sense. It was really weird looking and it looked kind of out of place, but it looks like in the newer build we're going to be getting an actual house in this one, which if I had to take a guess, it's probably going to look pretty ugly and beat up, probably like a box or something. I wouldn't even be surprised, but still, it's going to be pretty exciting to be able to see what our house is finally going to look like. Also, this build might actually carry over to the main game as a tutorial of sorts, which is kind of interesting. Now, he said it might carry over, but I mean, we really don't know until the full game comes out. So it would be kind of cool, though, to actually have this November build come out and then we play it and then it ends up showing back up in the main game as a tutorial. I think that'd be pretty cool. But along with that, we are also getting a same size Alpha 1 house. So if you guys don't know, the Alpha 1 house was, you know, a pretty decently sized house. It looked bigger than it actually was. Like, it had like upper stories that we couldn't get to, but it looks like the build in November is going to be the same exact size, or at least, you know, close enough to it, but maybe we might actually be able to access those upper floors, which I think would be pretty cool. Now, he didn't say this in the video, but it still would be kind of, it's hopeful. All right, let's just all be hopeful that we can actually go upstairs further in the actual house and actually see what's up there, but still looks like it's going to be the same exact size as the Alpha 1 house, which I personally think is a pretty good size for a demo. But anyways, so along with that, we're also going to be able to see inside of the basement in the newer update. So once you actually completed the other updates, you would actually open up the basement door, and in the first one it led to a closet which was empty, and in the newer one it led to us being killed and then like buried. So both of the times we never actually got to see what was inside the actual basement. You know, when he would like open the door and go to another dimension, and then you'd hear like car sound effects and all that kind of stuff. Well, we never actually got to see any of that. Well, it looks like in the November build we're actually able to open the door and see what's behind it, which I couldn't be any more excited for, because I mean, that's one of the biggest hype points about the game is like what's behind this door, what's he hiding. Now, what they also mentioned in the video was the fact that they didn't want to spoil anything, so I don't know how they're going to do this without spoiling, you know, what the basement's main goal is, but I don't know. I'm still excited to see what they actually do with this build. Now, in December, we're actually getting a humongous house, which I guess is going to be like a draft of the final house. It's going to feature more puzzles, which one of the things he mentioned in the video was the fact that they included these puzzles in the previous build that they thought, oh, no one's going to be able to get this, it's going to be too hard, and we solved them, you know, on the same day it came out. So it's going to be including more puzzles that are going to be, I guess, more difficult. And he also mentioned the fact that the full game will take place a lot in the house, but that's not going to be the only location. And one of the other locations I actually mentioned was the basement. It's going to be playable. He didn't really say much about how it's going to be playable, but it's going to be playable at least, which is pretty cool. And he also mentioned the fact that there's going to be other locations. I'm not sure how this is going to work, because I mean, I kind of figured the whole game would take place in a house, and it's like, what are you going to be going like from a house to like a city, or like, I don't understand like where you can actually go in terms of other locations. But of course, if you guys have any ideas, be sure to tell me in the comment section down below. But that is really it. I mean, it looks like the game it's shaping up to be pretty cool, and we're also going to be getting, you know, a build a month, which I couldn't be any more excited for. It's one of those things where it's like they're keeping you updated on what's to come, and they're showing you that this game is progressing very well and what it's shaping up to be, which is it's looking pretty good so far. But of course, if you guys want to see more Hello Neighbor videos and news and updates and stuff like that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.